Season 2, Episode 60.
Ooh.
We're back on a Monday, 5 days a week, moving and grooving. How are you guys this morning?
Better than I deserve.
Recovering.
Blessed and highly favored. Recovering.
Hydrating.
Hydration.
It was a
Hydration.
quick little workout this morning. We had some ceilings to fix. So naturally had to take care of those first before the workout.
Tommy's athlete's just been beating the crap out of him all week last week.
I don't think so, but yeah.
Might be.
I was
be.
down. No, it was. I was down there.
Oh.
No.
It was you.
Well,
The
hopefully,
softball girls hitting nukes through the back of the cage all day.
Oh.
we'll be fixing that soon.
Not necessarily. Well, it kind of is Tommy's fault, but like, good job, Tommy.
You're doing great, Tommy. Keep
Hitting-
it up.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
mean,
hitting nukes. You know.
speaking of Tommy, I wanted to bring
Just talk
this
trash
to
about it.
light because Tommy John passed away.
Yeah, he did.
And one of the biggest things that they discussed that is kind of gross is the fact that 30% of MLB pitchers get Tommy John surgery.
That's such a high.
Wait. But 60% of athletes under the age of 20 are getting Tommy Johns.
Well, so 60% of the Tommy John surgeries are on the athletes under 20.
Yes.
Yeah,
But-
not
but-
you. Well, you said 60% of
But
all.
that's how they listed it.
Yeah.
Under-
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
under-
60% of the Tommy John surgeries that are happening right now are kids.
Under 20.
Yes, kids under 20.
that's wild to me.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. They hear it because everybody hears probably get Tommy John.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Well,
but
and-
arm care is not a big like.
well, it is and it isn't. I think that there's a lot of information that's accessible now, and a lot of people who are using that information don't know how to apply it to their athletes in a healthy way. And I'm still learning too. Like I'm trying to use some of the stuff that I see, but then I'm also making sure that I'm not pushing a 12-year-old too hard, right? You know, because even so, say you're a pitching guru and you have all the technology you need to turn a 14-year-old who throws 70 into a 15, 16-year-old who throws 85.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do that. But if you only see them once or twice a week, what are they doing those other 5 days? And then, you know, are they continuing to keep up that schedule, keep up that arm care outside of you? Because sometimes it's not always the instructor's fault. But at the same time, it's like if you see them once a week or twice a week, they're what are they doing other than that? You know,
Right.
So, I know there's an issue as a whole. I think I don't think we should value throwing hard like we do, especially at this age. And it's heartbreaking to see that the majority of Tommy John surgeries are happening. And I would assume it is that 18 to 20-year-old range where they are like the majority is probably the 18 to 20-year-olds who are young pitchers in JUCOs, college, 4 years, whatever, and then maybe some seniors going into
I bet you see a lot of partial
Yeah.
tears and partial
And then-
things, 16, 17,
Mhm.
18, and then 18 to 20 is when
more.
it just
Well, because
gives.
and how much do I see like a 9, 10, 11-year-old that I work with who is cutting the baseball constantly. So instead of throwing a four seam, they're like gripping it like a four seam, but then they're throwing a cutter each time. And you know, you do that. That's worse. You know, the old thing that we always heard growing up was don't throw curveballs, don't throw junk. It's bad for your arm. That's not really true. It's more of the cutting. If you're cutting your fastball over and over and over again, you're supinating time and time and time again for 10 plus years. That's what's going to get you that partial tear that eventually leads to a bigger tear when you start growing and start throwing harder and all that. Because your arm can take that when you're only throwing 42, but you know, in a few years when you're throwing 70s, 80s, maybe you're throwing upper eights, getting to the nines, and it's your body throwing a baseball is already very unnatural to your body, and when you're throwing it that hard, and you don't have the structure to support that, you can only even if your body's capable of doing that. Your body doesn't have the structure to support that very much. So you might be able to do it 150 times before it blows, but that's all you get before it blows because your body can't take any more of that stress, especially if you supinate a lot. And there's dudes who are throwing 80 to 85 who are supinators who end up blowing their arms out too. They're not even the ones throwing 90s, and they're big, strong dudes. But that's such a
It's like a
tender ligament.
It's like snapping a rubber band.
Yeah,
basically.
over and
Like,
over and over
and
again.
and over and
Especially
over.
if your mechanics are where you are going down the mound, but your arm's accelerating up.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of kids end up doing that too, young kids, because they're really trying to push and throw hard, and then all of a sudden their arm's accelerating up while they're going down the mound, and that's two opposite forces, and it strains that even more. So I don't know. Like, I work with pitchers. Naj has worked with a few pitchers I've seen, and Tommy works with pitchers. It's pretty basic stuff. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to get them. Like, I have kids who come and they're like, "How do I throw harder? How do I throw harder?" I was like, I don't know. How do you get better at catching a baseball? Play catch. How do you get better at throwing? Throw more, not necessarily harder, but you do long toss, and but you have to take care of your arm. Like, if you do long toss 4 times a week, but you're not taking care of your arm,
Doing your
eventually it's going to get
bands,
worn out. Yeah.
Doing your sprints, doing your
Yeah,
plyos.
it's a whole body thing.
Yeah,
It's a
bro,
whole
like-
body thing. Shoulder mobility. You have to bulletproof the shoulder. You got to do bulletproof the elbow best you can.
Nobody understands. Like, I never understood how hard pitchers had it. Like, Sheldon's gonna laugh at me when I say this, but I never understand how hard pitchers had it. To be honest, like, yeah, you play once a week and you throw once a week. Mind you, if you have a good starter, like, he's gonna go 6-7 innings probably in the game usually if he's a good quality starter. And I never realized how much toll it takes on their body until I lived with a pitcher. And after the game, bro, he's like, he wants to do nothing. He just wants to sleep because he's tired. He's literally give everything he has. And I don't think a lot of people realize how much pitching is literally from head to toe.
Yeah.
And actually having to take care of literally even your fingers, to be honest, because even the knuckleballers, they got to make sure their fingers are the right way. They got to. Everybody has to take care of
Fingernails
themselves.
are clipped.
Yeah,
just
a lot
right.
of people, they spike their sliders or spike their curveballs now, and they'll get blisters and they'll cut that, and then all of a sudden they can't throw their breaking balls because it's split or nail split or something like that.
I also I still live in the old time of I feel like no, you shouldn't throw a curveball until you're 15. I still believe in that. I think you can make your way all the way up with just a fastball and a changeup. Honestly,
So
like
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
But I also, if you're throwing the curveball right and you're actually throwing a curveball, not a cut slider that a lot of kids think they're throwing. So I already know those kids are doing that outside of here and trying to do that.
yeah,
So I'm gonna coach it right. So
fair.
like usually I wait till they're 12. That's kind of the range where we don't need to throw anything until 11, 12 years old like that, because first off speed I'll teach is a changeup. That's the most important one. That's gonna be more valuable than any curveball slider they can throw if they can master that. And then, I like once they start throwing that breaking ball, you already know they're doing it outside of there. So I'm like, well, okay, here's how you actually throw it. And so you're not actually going to wreck your arm by throwing it wrong, because that's when you get to, you are kind of supinating but in a curveball, but you're not actually turning it. You're pulling it
Yeah, look at
down.
that bicep pump.
I know. Which way? Yeah, so like when you pull it down, then you actually get that curveball spin, as opposed to a lot of kids come underneath it and then they cut it across, and then you're supinating, and then you're throwing a bad pitch anyways, and you have no control over it, and it sucks. But then they're trying to. So I'm like, okay, well, I know you're gonna go, because I did this same thing, but when I was young and I threw that junk as early as I possibly could, so I was like, I'll just teach you how to throw it correctly, and then you can go do it.
So here's our advertisement for Coach Sean and Coach Naj. If you guys are looking for lessons and you're paying attention, you're in the Wichita area, maybe the surrounding area, you guys are looking for opportunities to grow in the game of baseball, reach out, whether it's through Facebook,
lessons.
Wichita Parisi, however you want to look at it. We'll get you in touch with them. On a different note, after the game in Iowa, the Field of Dreams game, they made a list of one athlete that has hit a bomb in every part of his life. Who is it?
Kyle Schwarber.
High school state? Kids state?
Oh, Little League World Series.
Little League World Series,
Is that
College
The
World
AL
Series.
Is it-
ALDS, NLDS, ALCS,
Cody Bellinger.
NLDS.
No.
No, it's Schwarber.
It's Schwarber. Yeah,
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 And
it's
then
Schwarber.
yeah.
World Series.
Yeah.
And
All-Star game,
All-Star
home run
game,
derby,
and Field
just
of Dreams.
name
You get
all
two.
kinds of stuff.
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
yeah.
Lifetime 250 hitter though.
Yeah.
But,
He's,
but
some could argue he's helping ruin the game,
Oh, for sure.
but he's a stud.
he's a stud.
Yeah.
I just
At least, I mean, look,
Helping ruin the game.
Yeah.
he's like the three true outcome approach. So home run,
Oh.
strikeout, walk.
Okay.
So he's like people compare him to so he has the same amount of wins above replacement as Dansby Swanson right now. And Schwarber's got like a 950, 970 OPS because he has like 40 bombs on the year, 41 bombs on the year.
Pretty
And
good.
he gets on base. He gets on base and he slugs. Now his average is I think higher than usual, but it's like 240, 250. So like he's your prototypical, but he's like better than Joey Gallo, but like kind of
For sure.
that archetype that became like something that teams wanted to build their lineups with in the late 2010s. And
Yeah.
when baseball got super boring was a ton of hitters who were low batting average. It's supposed to be high on base, but their batting average was so low that their on base sucked too. And then they hit home runs. Schwarber is the best at that. So, but like some could argue like that's not great baseball because then you look at a Luis Arias in the past. Now Luis Arias really improved his defense this year, so I think he does actually might have higher WAR than Schwarber this year because he is doing his usual thing, batting 320, 330. That Dansby Swanson's not having a good offensive year, but because he runs the bases well, plays good defense, and he's having a league average offensive season, maybe slightly below, he's got the same amount of WAR as Kyle Schwarber because Kyle Schwarber's a DH. Like he
Wow.
might play in the outfield
Every
every 2 weeks,
3 months.
Yeah, like goes
Oh.
out there, but
Kyle
dude
Schwa-
can mash.
Hey, Kyle Schwarber's almost 250. He's hitting 247, 37 home runs, 72 RBIs.
Wait, what's his
something
on
like that.
base too? 'Cause that's also important because I think he still bats leadoff for him because he
He does.
gets
I
on
think he
base at a
does,
high
yeah.
clip.
I remember him when he was in that game.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams. I was like, this dude's a leadoff
He's been leadoff for the Phillies for a few years now
for a while.
because he does get on base. It's not like he's got a probably 40, 350 clip on base, I think, which is not elite, but it's good.
yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because I thought it was.
I know,
pretty cool.
and
Yeah,
he's clutch. He's a big moment hitter. He's a big moment hitter.
He's a good guy. You always want to have at the plate with 2 outs.
Oh yeah, because that's a dude.
3 out. There's going to be 3 outcomes.
And he's made it. Yeah, well,
He's gonna hit a bomb. He's gonna walk, or he's gonna strike out.
and he's hit. He's made adjustments too.
360.
That's
368.
anything. Yeah, anything over 350s. I mean, you're getting close to elite territory there for especially today. Used to be not like 368 would probably be more of a
Above average.
above average.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nowadays like you're over 350. I mean, you're basically elite just because averages in general are
So,
low.
so Sean,
Interesting.
You look at the Yankees lineup, do
do
Batting
not.
You guys did well against my guys.
Yeah, we
We did, and then
Thanks.
they went.
Oh.
Oh man, it's so funny. So I was going on a rant the other day to Tim about the Yankees. You know,
Little
they were playing the Blue Jays and they lost the first 2 games of the series.
Mhm.
And the Blue Jays are like kind of barely in it right now. It's the AL's really bad, so the wild card's still like pretty much open. A lot of teams with losing records are still in it. But like you had an opportunity to go to a division rival who embarrassed you last year. You had an opportunity to go into their place, have some piss and vinegar, and beat them and end their season basically right there, or at least put them farther down. And they don't. And this is what the Yankees do, especially against division rivals. And it bothers me under Boone. They're bad against the division. Like they just beat the Braves in a 3-game series. They beat the Phillies in a 3-game series. They were close to beating the Dodgers in a 3-game series. They keep winning series, and then they go and face the Blue Jays, these division rivals, and then they lose. And they barely got away with winning yesterday, so they didn't get swept. And it's just and it's just so stupid. And then they make stupid errors. Like, why? Just go in and want to kill them. Like that's all I'm asking. I want to see you get great pitching performances,
100%.
but then the offense is just so shrunk down and no confidence whatsoever. I mean, you still don't have Judge, Stanton, or Bellinger, but it's your MLB hitters.
Yeah, those are some
Like
holes,
be
though.
MLB hitters.
Yeah.
Jazz, why are you batting just barely over 200? Doesn't make any sense.
Can we get Jazz
know?
on the pod?
Yeah,
Um,
can
but
we
like-
get Jazz on the pod?
And it's not all Jazz, but he's supposed to be a star or at least a very good player, and he just hasn't been this year. And it's been disappointing. But and it's annoying because that's what they do. And it's like I feel like under Boone, in my opinion, has improved as a manager over his, now 8-year career, which is crazy. But it's just his guy. He's terrible against the division, and it bothers me. If it was the other way around,
You'd still be pissed, but
and
not
they-
as much.
No, I'm saying if it was the other way around and the Yankees were just barely hanging on, the Blue Jays came in, they would
pound you.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
because they came in with Rogers Center, tons of energy, the team, tons of energy, and they have their injuries too. Vladdy Jr.'s not playing right now. Like they have their injuries too. Springer's hanging on by a thread, and they took 2 out of 3 against the Yankees, even with the Yankees' great pitching, because the offense.
Yeah, bro. It's like
wanna
it's the offense that can't score because numbers after the All-Star break. ERA for the Yankees is 2.81.
Nasty.
Best in the MLB. WHIP is 1.14.
Nasty.
And then that's all you need to know.
But the offense, don't list it.
Yeah, if
Offense
you
is
look at
literally
that, you're
the
not-
worst.
Yeah,
You
in
look
the
at that and you're
MLB.
not winning games.
You have the
that's
best.
bad.
You have the best pitching in the MLB right now in the last month and a half, and you have the worst hitting, which
That's-
has gotten us to slightly above 500. Which
You want me to pour some salt in that wound?
No.
Sure, why not? I'm a sucker for pain.
Sucker for pain, huh?
Is that the song?
Yeah. So it sounds like the Daubers are we're in the same boat at the end of the season.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be talking about the Yankees.
No. That's,
Thank you, Dave.
but anyways,
Yes.
let's get off this rant and let's just talk about fall and winter sports rolling in. I mean, we're starting our school schedule
so
this
fall
week.
sports, MLB playoffs are coming up.
No. For the Parisi athletes and switching over to the school schedule. What's that look like, program director?
Okay. Big question. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So from the assistant program director, let me tell you what it looks like.
Is that what it is?
So we
there?
got classes now, for
First week of school schedule.
Yeah, 4 to 8 on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 4 to 7 on Wednesday, and then 10 to noon on Saturday morning. They alternate. So you have jump start 4 to 6 Monday through Thursday, TP 5 and 7 Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. on Wednesday. No, 6 p.m. on. No TP on Wednesday, right?
No,
TP.
no second TP.
Yeah, no second TP. Just the 5 p.m. TP on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
You looking for an orientation, looking to come by, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. are the best times for that. If that doesn't work, we'll get you in the schedule somewhere. But Wednesdays at 7 p.m. or 6:30, we'll figure it out. Get in here, check the place out, sign up. We got our back to school special going on for the rest of August, 24 sessions for $200. It's our best session-based plan that we offer during the year. Jump on it. Sessions don't expire until August 1st of next year. It's always exciting when we get the schedule changed. Like it was exciting a couple months ago when we switched to the summer schedule. But summer schedule, you get to 2 months of that, you're ready to go back to the.
Mhm.
It's only about like month 5 or 6 of the school schedule, and you start to feel it a little bit. So, but
There's more going on in the summer too, though.
yeah,
Sleep schedules are all over.
exactly, because
Yeah.
I might not be here till 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 p.m. or a.m. every night, but it's
You're out of
you know
field.
you were at a field till 10, 11, 12 p.m. every night, so just same time, different environment changes, but looking forward, we got a good chunk of signups already for the back to school, so and a good chunk of like new kids coming in for that, which is always good, and I'm sure we'll get some of our repeat our families who are already in here signing up for that as well, and so we'll hopefully be the fall time we take a little step back in the busyness because everybody's playing football and soccer right now, getting started up, but we're around and we're still open.
You got your eyes on any athletes that you're going to go watch this summer? Or, I mean, this summer, this fall and winter.
So this past summer now, I think we're gonna have to, for the last few years, we've been going out to a lot of Eisenhower games to watch Pappas play. I don't know. I mean, we don't have anybody on Eisenhower this year.
Yeah, we got.
A few, maybe.
We got Ajayi.
Yeah.
Oh
Giant.
yeah, he needs to get back in too. He's all he's
Yeah.
been doing is lifting all summer, trying to kill his back on trap bar.
You got
and
Kellen,
strip.
who's been in here all summer with us. He's soccer though, not
Yeah.
football. So I'm
Oh,
definitely
he's
gonna
not
watch
playing
him.
football this year.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
He's a soccer kid.
But we have a lot of Clearwater kids, so
Yep.
we got to get out and watch some Clearwater football.
Oh, Clearwater for sure.
Yeah,
A bunch of those guys.
Yeah, so I mean, some of them might be some of the younger guys who play with us. It might be on the sidelines, but we'll say hi.
Just make it known.
Got a kid in my church who I've been trying to get in here too, who also might start as a freshman on their offensive line. Trying to get him in here. But Clearwater, we got some Carroll kids too. Doing
Got a bunch.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to Keith Kinley for hooking us up with some passes to help
Yeah.
us get out there and get in the game and everything.
and soccer's going on too. It's always tough to make it because soccer's always all around the place.
And
but-
it's more during the day.
Yeah, it's Saturdays are a big day for soccer and Sundays, and I'm usually busy or golfing those days. So that's like Saturday afternoons / nights and Sundays are the days that I.
Yeah, we're going to be
Trick.
playing a lot of golf.
You
this
know,
fall,
we gotta.
guys.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
gotta
gonna get a starter set?
Well, he's got his club.
He's got some
I
clubs.
just need to go fix his driver.
Yeah, you need to fix my driver. Sean.
But yeah, it.
I know a guy.
Hey, can you tell that guy I like it more balanced, but half ounce end load in the driver? Thanks.
I don't know how to do that part
Oh,
because that driver doesn't have the adjustments that our drivers do.
But baseball never stops. We got fall baseball coming up too. For
Yeah.
some kids, some more Clearwater kids, and then just my lessons and stuff are gonna be out and about. I'll try to hopefully get out there. And then we got some fall festivals coming up. We'll be hanging out. Come to your vertical jump. I don't know how much room we'll have. Maybe a 10-yard sprint.
Maybe.
Never know. But the vertical jump for sure will be out there. You can test your vertical and then, come in for a get a free orientation maybe if you want to come by. And
So some cool community outreach coming.
yep.
yeah, we'll be out and about in the community watching games at events, saying hi. If you're already a Parisi kid, bring a friend. Come on.
Send us some
Friends.
schedules.
Yeah, send us
How
some
many of us
schedules,
have them?
whatever it might be.
Friends.
Basketball is coming up soon.
Ones that we can depend on.
Wrestling.
We have
Wrestling.
soccer coming up. Both kids are playing soccer now.
Scout and
so.
Banks are playing soccer.
Hey, bro, I saw Banks' soccer practice the other day, man. Just phenomenal, bro. The
Hey, man.
technique was just
Locked in.
flawless. I
Locked
watched him
in.
kick, man. Can't beat it. Like, I think he might be the next Lionel Messi.
Just as long as he learns to tackle, that's all I care about.
I don't think he'll be afraid about using his head.
No,
After a while.
not at all. No.
Maybe the
Once-
first time he'll be.
Once he gets comfortable out there, he's going to be a menace because he just doesn't stop. Like, he just runs and runs and runs and runs. But
Yeah, and then his soccer game is going to be for an hour.
Yep.
So he needs a new
An hour.
he needs a new power.
Yeah, he's nuts. But that'll be
was
fun.
fun,
They got
yeah.
games starting quick, too. Then
Yeah.
we practice this week and then go right into playing games the following week.
Hey,
Maybe,
I want
maybe
you.
they're this weekend. I really don't know.
We're less than 2 weeks away from opening day for the Life Prep Fire football.
Oh,
I
Yes.
heard that old Life Prep's playing
Yeah.
over at Friends.
Yes.
play
Yeah, because they play
against,
a neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was talking to Merrick
Yeah.
yesterday, and I was like, "How are things going?" He's like, "Yeah, we're pretty solid." I was like, "When do you guys play Life Prep?"
first
he was,
day.
He was like, "Well, we're playing at Friends." I was like, "I'm there."
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
"We will
We'll
be."
be
Because I
there.
went
He's like, "You
to-
gonna be on the sideline?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna be in the end zone suite."
Tell them we're big time like that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think
But-
we were like promised headsets on the sideline.
We
for
definitely
Life
got
Prep.
promised some things, so we're
Yeah, I
gonna,
don't-
Just-
Coach
just
King's
take-
got to come.
At
through.
least be the
Just
get.
take these with you.
Gotta
Just
be
unplug them.
the
roll
get
'em.
back guys
Yeah.
on the sideline.
Get back, get back, get back.
With headsets that may or may not be.
on or off.
Real or not.
Yeah.
I might just show up in the beats.
Let's
Also,
just show
in
up
a-
in these.
yeah. Also, you just unplug these,
Or
chuck them into
a
your
live
pocket.
broadcast at the.
Let's figure out what
Life
they're wearing.
Prep.
Have our shirts tucked in.
I could get y'all a
We
couple
s-
Life Prep clothes.
We
I
set
got
up.
some.
We set up in the end zone for a little live pregame broadcast.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Let's,
That'd be-
at least one time you should do it.
We got the head coach of Life Prep against the QB of Sunrise. That'd be good.
Ah,
That'd be
man.
good.
Hey, we
Yeah.
got enough hot spots right now. We probably could do it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be hilarious.
Why not?
Pop
Kansas
a table
Sports
up out there.
HQ on the go for the first time.
We could use our regular cameras on the laptop. Don't gotta take the cameras
Shit, all
out
you
there.
gotta do is just take this thing. We'll
See,
just
now you're
put it
looking
on
for-
the edge of the
You're looking for
table.
more work, bro. I'm trying
It'd
to.
be easy. What you mean?
All right, that's fine. I'm just trying to make it more realistic for us, even though I know it's never gonna happen.
Power,
never know.
Power might be the problem.
Nah.
Okay, now I can find us. Hey, bro, we're gonna. Hey, shout out to all my Falcons out there who started school today. Roll Birds. Sorry, but yeah. Hey,
We'll plug in. somewhere.
Apologies.
We also
got you.
we also have a fun event that we probably should set up at. Stoner's Pizza is going to be open up this month.
Oh, it is now.
It's going to be opening up
Finally,
soon. Yeah,
Our
finally.
soon to be first sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hope, I wonder if I
man.
get them to sponsor our slow pitch team. Think they will?
I doubt it. I don't know. Jesse likes slow pitch, but I ruined it for him.
Because you broke his hand.
I broke his hand. I didn't do that, but it happened at an event with us.
Yeah.
So the paralunate dislocation of his hand. Was
What I'll
not
say
fun.
is, whoever sponsors us first, we will start season 3 at that point in time.
Like right then and
That
there.
right
Like
then
right
and
then
there.
and there.
Even better if it's
That's
episode
immediate.
90.
That would be. A
It would be
double.
even better if it's
40,
episode 99.
40 days from
Fourth
now.
double
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, 40 episodes from, or 30 episodes.
Hey
from
Jesse,
now.
I know you watch from time to time.
Yeah,
Hey,
you didn't
I-
even say what episode we were on. What are we
I
on?
did
60.
too. I said 60 at the
Oh, I
beginning.
didn't even hear that.
Man,
You
he's,
said 60.
he's locked in on hydration recovery.
Well, I was doing a chug off with Sean. He just didn't know what was going on. I was locked in on watching.
And Sean-
I was like,
Sean, I technically think you win because your glass is empty.
Yeah,
That's
little,
ice.
Yeah, little man.
he goes, oh, nice.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I got games starting this weekend for my nephew for soccer, and then he'll be playing some flag football. So plan on doing some of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Flag football.
Might have to make a trip down.
It's
to
not a
Edmond.
million degrees today. A little rainy out there. Hopefully the rain stops, but stays cool.
I mean, we need a lot. We need the rain.
We do need the rain.
Can you
Only problem is it always comes
stand
in
the
bunches.
rain?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
We need the rain, just not flooding the
'Cause-
facility.
Because Loki rain makes corn.
Corn makes whiskey.
And whiskey
There you go.
make my baby.
Feel a little frisky.
Uh-huh.
See, there it is.
Exactly.
Nice.
The only Luke Bryan song I'll sing along to.
Thanks.
Well, and what's the I forgot what it was called.
Mm.
It also came out like 2009, 2010.
Oh, hey, don't.
Big black jack.
So,
up.
so the first round of preseason NFL games happened.
Yeah.
Anybody peep those at
Only,
all?
only
or-
one person at this table cared.
I did
One
watch.
person.
I
Of
did
what?
watch the Packers game.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Preseason game?
Yeah.
Oh,
You see anything
yeah.
you like out there?
Yeah, I mean our starting defense is gonna be good. Our depth is definitely in
Well,
question.
I mean, when you take Malik
I do
Willis
think
out of the
that
picture.
Banks lost the starting job at left tackle. I think.
Oh
Jordan,
wow.
I think Jordan Morgan's going to get the start there, and then the other two guys are going to be on the right side. So there's like 3 of them that are kind of battling for the right spot. So
should have drafted Logan Jones.
well,
Or
the
Jennings
fact that we
Gunter.
paid him $77 million and then he really wasn't ever worth that was kind of but claim that he was like the best offensive guy available. He never really panned out, but I do think that he'll be a good depth piece. I think he's a guy that you can bring in there and he can still get the job done, but it's just like the continuous snaps that he's I don't know whether it's conditioning or if it's just his durability. I have no idea, but he tends to get beat as drives go on. So
Anybody see the comments about Sonny Styles just being out of place, and then all of a sudden there's a missile that flies through the line and just smokes somebody? They were saying like he can't read a defense, and yet he's 7 yards off the ball and behind a tackle, and all of a sudden it's just like done, like done.
He's just a headhunter.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Bethune
him-
for the Niners, like he's definitely gonna be a good piece that cycles in with Dre Greenlaw and for the Niners. I like that our depth is there. I do like the Okuda trade. I like seeing what's happening. Did I say that right? I don't know. We got
Jeff
him from,
Okuda,
we got him from Dallas.
the former Ohio State corner.
No,
Okuda?
the defensive tackle from Dallas.
No, then I don't know.
I don't think I said it correctly.
You don't mean Acuna?
No.
Oh, sorry,
no.
wrong sport.
Wrong sport. Wrong sport. What about?
So back to the
speaking
MLB.
of baseball, what about the MLB debut 3 home runs?
Oh,
That was cool.
Joshua Baez.
That was crazy, dude.
First pitch, nuke.
And those were like
Tank.
pretty much no doubters.
That's MLB the show, road to the show kind
Yeah,
of stuff right there.
exactly.
Like 100%. Hitting 3 bombs in your debut.
Never been done before.
He
Nowhere
looked
to go but down from there.
like low key, bro. Like you can't go
He
up.
should retire.
Like I would stop right now. I would fake an injury right now for at least a week. Because I'm
After
like,
being
Just
tested.
ride it high for a little bit.
he got a random drug test.
Yeah,
and
you got
then-
random drug tested.
of course he would.
Yeah, good for that kid.
Good for them.
That
But
was pretty awesome.
I really want to get back to the ruining of baseball, but Dave's not allowing us to.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for
Free-
Oh, yeah.
Freedom. Go
Thank
for
you.
it.
Yeah,
Go
I went
for
on
it.
a- I went on a rant.
Let's go
Yeah,
back.
'cause
I just wanted to.
Yeah.
I just wanted to cover off on our fall stuff.
Actually, you know what I want to get back to? I want to get back to the state.
Von Miller signed with Dallas, by the way.
Just
Did you
now?
see that
This year
yesterday.
or today? Yesterday.
Or I guess maybe he didn't officially sign, but he's going to. What?
Sorry, my
You
fault.
You just
There was a random.
you froze.
Yeah, there was a random message. Yeah, we really. Anyway,
Must have been good.
no,
Hell.
scary.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, what were you gonna say?
I want to talk about baseball, but I also want to kind of go back to our last conversation from Thursday.
Which
I'm,
was
I'm still stuck on it.
okay.
Men's state championship basketball,
Oh.
women's championship basketball.
Wow.
I want to go back to it, but I don't want to get Sean riled up, so I'm just going to leave it at. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm on a table of palabra. Leave it alone.
You're gonna table it after bringing it back
You
up.
brought
Just,
it up, but
just
don't want to go to
Yeah, because
you know what? Just light the fire.
There's no
We don't-
fire under
no,
it.
There-
we don't.
There's
I
no
said,
fire
I
to-
said all I needed.
Yeah, like that's the
Go to the Thursday's episode
What-
if you hear what,
what
I'm
is-
not going to spend any
But
more
what
time
is
on that.
what are
Nonsense.
you're still riding on it. So
Yeah.
finish what you need to say, Sean. Just listen.
Sean.
I'm watching a highlight of Angel Reese miss a wide open layup right now.
See, and that's why.
Playing
That's exactly
Indiana.
why I stopped.
Just banks it off.
Bro,
And
Say
Dave,
what you-
Dave Portnoy comments, to be fair, Angel's game has never been shooting threes. It's always been her post game that pays the bills. And she just
that don't
isn't
pay the
missing
bills,
it.
bro.
Not even
That-
that. No, it's the
listen to
me
me.
bounds.
Bro, if I
She
post
didn't
it,
even get that me bound.
Nah, say what you
surprisingly,
need.
it
Get
didn't
it off
bounce
your
right back to
chest.
it.
Just let it rip.
no, honestly, I really don't have anything to say. Just
That's,
the conversation's just, I just
It's
never got
still
over it.
resonating
Yeah,
in your
like
mind.
it's just one of those things you can't.
You're keeping it in your pocket.
You can't have nothing. You don't have anything to say, but you're just like that guy. I know it's not right, but it's okay. But
All
that's
right, now let's fast forward to your baseball
Yeah.
comment. Yes.
so. I want to get back into this 3-option baseball thing because
Is it okay?
one thing I like is I like the Rays right now. I do like the Rays even though they're division rivals because they play baseball right now. They're playing baseball. I
Brewers
watched,
too.
huh?
Brewers too.
Exactly, bro.
Two
Like,
best teams in the league.
yeah, and I watched Junior Caminero. He had a routine ground ball to the Baltimore Orioles third baseman last year. I beat it out, tied the game, and he was excited. Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, it's all about, they understand it's about winning baseball games. Like, at the end of the day, Sean loves to say it. Why are we not trying to win baseball games in May? Why are we not trying to win baseball games in June? Oh,
It
it's
matters now.
early. Exactly.
It matters now.
Exactly. And
Game 44 to game 128.
there you go. No, I was trying to.
Should have won.
I thought you were sending something over to Sean there real quick.
No, but I just think like that's a lot of where these kids get it wrong. And I realized that working with these younger kids is that these young kids watch you. Like as much as you don't want to think about it, they're watching. No matter where they are at the baseball field, they're watching somebody. And they take a lot of that stuff and they're going to bring it to guys like me and Sean and Tommy. And we have to crush their dreams and tell them, hey,
Good.
that's not reality for us right now. So it's sad, but I really do want people to, I like the Rays and what the Brewers are doing. I hope the baseball world kind of cycles back to a little bit more of the small ball aspect instead of sit and wait for the big swing. And I think that's what all baseball is. And that's why a lot of people say baseball's boring nowadays because nothing happens until the 7th, the 6th, the 7th, 8th inning about waiting for one home run or there's one home run hit in the first and that's it for the rest of the game.
I agree that the the 250 batting average and below has been like at some point was accepted.
Some point.
You know, you go back 15 to 20 years, if you're batting under 250, you better be hitting 40 some home runs. And then if you are, you're probably playing for not a great team.
Yeah.
Like the best teams of that era, and I could be, you know, sure there's, but that, like, if you're under 250 and you're hitting a lot of home runs, you're like a 6-7 hole hitter.
For sure.
Nowadays, that's your
3 hole, 2.
1, 3, 4. Like, so it just got widely accepted that hitting under 250 was okay. Now you talk to a lot of great players, I think, today in today's game, they're like they want to hit, like Aaron Judge always said, he's like, if I'm hitting below 300, I'm not happy with myself. That's a dude who can, if he sold out, could probably hit 70 home runs in a year, but he'd bat 250, right? As opposed to him hitting 330 with 50 bombs, you know. But at some point, yeah, it got accepted where, like, well, instead of just having one hitter in the lineup who's kind of a pure power guy, we're going to accept that as, let's have 3 or 4 guys like that. And then all of a sudden you have guys who are built for to be 270 plus hitters, get on base at a 330 clip, maybe don't hit for power, are now selling out for power, so their average drops 30 points even though they go up by 10 home runs. And you get a brand of baseball that's not as fun to watch. You know, sure, I mean, there's more home runs than ever, but, like, the game itself, there's not a ton of action going on. I mean, you look at all the recent Yankee games. I mean, it's like nothing happens till somebody hits a solo home run. Oh, Yankees have the lead 1-0. Are they going to score anymore? No, because they don't know how to manufacture runs. And then it happens one inning, you're like, how did that even happen? Can they do it again? No.
Got lucky.
Yeah, just close their eyes and hit a single somehow. Or the defense was lined up differently and they got a routine ground ball to go through. And that's what happens. Like, what I see is, like, Ben Rice, Trent Grisham, you know, they're like, oh, they're unlucky hitters because they're hitting the ball hard. Their batted ball in play average is lower than it should be. Their average exit velo is up with the best of the best. But then you watch the games and it's like, well, if you play in Yankee Stadium and you hit a line drive to right field and it's up in the air, it's going to get caught because it's a small right field. If you hit the ball hard on the ground and you're a lefty and you pull it, you're probably going to get out. Even if you hit that ground ball 98, 99, 100 miles an hour, most of the time that second baseman fields it and you're out. Like, you have to have, like, that's why I love watching Cody Bellinger hit, because he used to be more of a hole hitter when he was younger and really, really talented before a lot of the injuries happened. He's changed his approach. He's now hits to all fields. He can hit lefties really well. He's not a platoon hitter. And there's so many hitters nowadays that are platoon hitters. They can only hit lefties, only hit righties, and they're terrible against the other side. But at some point, when that 250, 30-plus bombs gets accepted, then next thing you know, you have a guy who's built like Jazz or Volpe who are selling out, and their average keeps dropping when it shouldn't, down to the low 2s at that size with speed and athleticism. And then, sure, their power goes up a little bit, but how's that really helping the team in the long run?
No.
I mean, the Dodgers have won a couple straight World Series. Everybody's like, well, they're buying championships. Sure, whatever. I mean, they have Shohei Ohtani, but you look at his postseason numbers the last 2 years, not great. They have dudes who step up and hit the ball in tough situations. You have a Freddie Freeman. You have a Tommy Edman. You have Andy Pages. You have Teoscar Hernandez, who's your 250, 30-plus home run power hitter. Max Muncy steps up in big moments. You have Miggy Rojas. You have Mookie Betts, who are just good hitters. You have Will Smith, who's just a good hitter. You know, like, it's not, yes, Ohtani's a beast, and he's one of the best players, if not the best player of all time. But it's not all that. They've put together a really good lineup with depth pieces behind that, and you have 9 different hitters in the lineup. Or at least, you know, you don't have 7 3-true outcome guys and then 2 maybe kind of contact guys, and contact guys hitting 260, you know. But you look at the Brewers and the Braves, like you said. Small ball, move the guy over, bunting, sack flies, stealing bases.
Just old traditional baseball.
Get them on,
And you have good
get
pitching.
them over, get them in.
There it is.
Hey, I just wanted to be known. I'm gonna Sean, who's the best hitter of all time?
Barry Bonds.
Okay, just making sure.
That dude's a freak.
I mean,
Sheldon,
Oh, I would agree.
Dave.
Barry Bonds.
Oh, no fights for Tony Gwynn, no fights for Ichiro.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're up there. But like Barry, I mean,
He did everything.
he did it all.
So, all right, since we're all on the same page, Hall of Fame inductees just came out once again,
yeah.
and he was not on there.
Yeah, because they're still fighting
Steroids.
him over
They
steroids.
want to argue on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Which is bullcrap. Like, if you're not going to let anyone in with steroids or allegations of steroids, great, don't let him in. But then they left Jeff Bagwell in. They let David Ortiz in. Like, they let these guys in who either test positive in the minors or had allegations around them. Like, nobody ever definitively. I don't even did anybody like definitively prove, like, he was definitely on roids, but like definitively prove that Barry Bonds is taking roids.
It was just the scandal of that
Right.
pharmaceutical company in it. Alco, right? Is it Alco?
Balco.
Balco.
Yeah. And like, you know,
You had the Barry Bonds serum. Anybody could buy it.
well, you know, it's
Just like having your name, having
what did he
your
say? It was
picture
like
on a box of Wheaties.
it was like moisturizer and it went into his skin or something. It was something crazy, but like, yeah, you should.
He's like, oh my,
The-
whoa.
It's the same thing as like with like when you have writers, these little pipsqueak writers who get to vote into the Hall of Fame.
which is stupid.
Right. Some of them maybe played the game at some point. Some of them didn't. But there's like this power complex, right?
100%.
You know, and you hear it from like
They're like umpires.
Brian.
That's true.
But
Oh,
like
here we
you
go.
have these people
They
who
are.
they
Like,
weren't
same
pros, but yet they have this power over the pros,
Exactly.
right?
They
Like,
want to exercise.
you
Like
don't-
you're telling me Alex Rodriguez is not a Hall of Famer, man?
100%.
Bro, his career is insane.
Bro,
Like,
he was the first person to actually give up his position to win.
Yeah.
Like he was
Yeah.
the first person to really
say
give
what you want about it. And yeah, he had his issues with everything like that. But that dude,
He got over it once he got that ring.
oh my gosh. Like that guy was an absolute baller.
Just to be known, Barry Bonds never officially failed a drug test.
He did. He was on something. I don't know. Maybe he just
Oh.
upped his protein a little bit. But
It's that new creatine.
yes.
It's the Balco investigation.
Yeah,
But
that,
yeah,
that would be the
The
number one.
Roger Clemens isn't in this Hall of Fame, man. Roger Clemens is one of the greatest, easily one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Dude, and big moment pitcher, too.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
How many rings does that guy have?
I don't know.
Enough.
No,
Enough.
but see,
He's
I
got
don't
enough.
like. I just don't understand. For a pitcher, I get it. Steroids definitely helps you throw a lot harder, keeps the body recover, so you can throw a lot more.
It's
I-
mainly the recovery.
Yeah,
process.
so
yeah.
I get that because you can throw him more often. I get the pitcher a little bit more. I still don't agree with it, but as a hitter, you could take as much steroids as you want. If you can't put bat on the ball, bro, you're never going to be good. And I feel like that's the part they never get.
I think now, and I don't know if this is completely true. This is just me speculating. I wasn't even alive then this time at this point, but I'm thinking, you know, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa saved baseball, right, with their home run race and how crazy it was.
Yeah.
And Mark McGwire went from size 96 forearms to size 138 forearms, you know, and mashing 550-foot shots every day. And Barry Bonds is already the best hitter in the league.
Yep.
And then he was like,
I want to hit bombs too.
How would-
it's these
How
guys.
can I make these pop flies go out, too?
Watch me.
Yeah.
Watch me with my skill hitting because these dudes are, they're power hitters, but they're power hitters.
Yeah.
They're not as good as hitters.
Barry
as I am.
Bonds was a
And
hitter.
then Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds could do
went on
everything.
a unreal run. Like
Yeah.
he was already one of the best players in the league. And
What
then
was
he
his
went on
most home runs? And it was like
72.
I was gonna say it
72.
was almost 75, 80. Like
72.
I just remember that's what he was trying to like.
I broke that
and
record
pace.
several times now. Be the show.
Well,
That's
you
like
know, I mean,
In the show?
you know,
yeah, that's light work, dog.
come on.
That's light work.
But,
72 is wild,
yeah.
dude.
And with his swing, he swung a 32-inch bat. He stood on
32 and a
top-
half.
32.5-inch bat. He stood on top of the plate. I
Just
love hearing him talk
hand
about
speed.
hitting.
Oh my
Playing
gosh.
catch with, it's just
Yeah,
like
he's
playing
just,
catch with a
I'm
bat.
just-
He said that was his BP. You would just
He's
literally
like-
get his glove and just play catch.
he said, it's me against the pitcher. So if I hit one really well and a fielder gets me out, the pitcher beat me. I
Right.
beat him.
Right.
Like there's whatever happens after I make contact, it's
It
not
is what it is. Yeah.
I made contact, I beat him, his friends made the play, basically is what he I love listening to him talk, but I think there's some other abrasive parts of his personality or something. I don't know. Because he was I don't know. I'm not saying that there is. It's just like he was the Marlins hitting coach there for a little bit.
Nosh is in a
No,
hoodie.
just-
and
no,
a
just putting
blanket.
on his
Right
cape
on.
over there.
bro, this is right at my back,
Yeah.
bro. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I mean,
cut glass.
imagine,
right now.
imagine
I
if,
can cut glass. Right now.
imagine if Griffey would have took roids, the kind of career he would have
He
had.
didn't need
should've.
it. Well, yes,
He should have,
recovery.
yeah.
The second half of his
recovery.
career was ruined by injuries.
Yeah,
First
he-
half of his
Yeah.
career was insane, but he played center field harder than
He needed
Anyone.
steroids.
That's what I mean. He should have.
He needed steroids.
he should have hopped on the sauce.
But see, he's a man of. He's a Stark, bro. He's an honorable man.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna go for that. man.
And well, then Ichiro was on his team, and Ichiro was probably like, "Don't do it."
Ichiro not going for that.
Yeah, Ichiro's like, "Don't."
Why can't they all just take him?
Why?
Well,
not?
Because
but, like,
to
once
be
again-
honest, I agree because they're at their best. You're the best. Why can't I just play
Why-
on the
why
best?
can't-
why can't I continue to be the best
Yeah, like that's it. Like
for as long as I can?
If they're there,
Imagine if Aaron Judge was on roids right now, man.
if they're there, they're
not getting
available,
hurt.
and they're monitored through some sort of a health professional.
Aaron Judge be hitting 800 home runs in his
Oh.
career.
Why not?
Oh, everybody's got a pancreatic problem similar to Mike Trout. HGH for life.
yeah.
Like, why
But
not?
then that's not even
Like-
helping him.
like-
right now.
suffers
He's not
because
on
of
it.
it.
but-
like that's the thing, bro. It's just like
Why
it,
not?
it's either win. It comes down to wins and losses, bro. It comes down to how many bets I place, bro, and I need them to be there. like, come on, bro. Like, FanDuel will be screwing me over, bro. I need it, dog. Like,
well, so how,
Enhance the game.
Yes,
That's
bro,
what it is.
come on.
Enhance the game.
Yeah.
here's what I'm saying. It's like
But their
if
version
you
of
were going to
enhancing
draw
it
a
is
stark
juicing the
line in the
ball.
sign, because I heard something like Jeff Passan, not Passan. I always say Passan. Jeff Passan.
Pasana?
Yeah. Passan was on, one of the probably the most respected MLB writer in the game right now. But like he gave up his Hall of Fame vote, but he was on a podcast because he's like, I was voting for it. I loved doing it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then I like the whole entire like the Baseball Writers Association got an email from Joe Morgan saying like, the Reds player from the 70s, and Hall of Famer, great ball player, but he was like,
that's the guy who bet on the game.
no, that's Pete Rose. But
Yeah.
and Joe Morgan like don't muddy up the Hall. Like it's 10-page email or something that said don't muddy up the Hall of Fame with this. You guys know what I'm talking, or something along the lines of that. And that's when Passan said he gave up his vote. He just didn't want to be a part of that anymore. And it's like if you're gonna draw that line in the sand that anyone suspected, failed a test, was on the ball club report, doesn't get in, then why did you let Bagwell in?
Right.
Bagwell had that dude's forearms and neck.
He was huge too. Yeah.
Like why did you let David Ortiz in? He failed a drug test in the minors. Why'd you let him in? Sure, it wasn't in the majors, but how do
If
you
you're gonna draw
know?
it, draw it.
Yeah,
and it better
like-
be deep.
And I don't know if he failed a drug test or I shouldn't say that. I mean, I think he was suspected of a drug test or something in the minors. I can't remember what it was. But if you have these things, like draw the actual line of sign, don't make concessions for these people, because then if you are, you should just let everyone in. Carlos Beltran got in. I love Carlos Beltran, but he was also in the middle of the Astros scandal in 2017. What would you rather face as a pitcher? Somebody who's jacked up on roids or somebody who knows what frickin' pitch is coming?
Jacked up on roids.
Jacked
sure.
up on roids.
I definitely
Sure.
face the guy jacked up on roids. I would face Aaron Judge, swolled up on roids, rather than little midget Altuve
I knew that
knowing what
was
frickin' pitch is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't want to show them my new tattoo.
Oh my gosh!
I still
Load
have yet
of
to see.
crap.
I have still yet to see this tattoo.
And then they pin that whole thing on, and then you let Beltran in, and it's like, okay, well, sure. But once again, if we're just going to let anybody with a scandal, let Pete Rose back in. He's dead
He's
now.
in.
Oh, well, yeah. After he died, yeah, that whole thing.
That was
And that's the most dumb thing ever. Wait till he dies, and then
But that's what I
allow him
mean
to be
by
on the
like if you're gonna
ballot.
draw the line, then draw it. Like, and you got to stick to it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you start going wishy washy on it, it's like, well, wait a minute here. If we're just
Wishy-washy.
talking like best ball players, no matter what the circumstance are, like okay, then that's what it is. But I don't
But
know.
they muddied up the line. So
Having a bunch of dudes vote on it that probably never played it, that also bugs me.
I also
But
I think it should be a rotating group of former players, and you shouldn't always have the vote.
Oh, for sure.
You know, it's like every
because
5
people
years.
have so much bias.
Every 5 years
like,
you
the
cycle
bias
out.
is
Every
unreal.
5 years you
Yeah.
cycle
I was
out.
gonna
Every
s-
5 years.
I
you
was
cycle
angry
out.
at that guy, so I didn't pick him.
Exactly.
I was
He
gonna
didn't send me anything
Oh,
for
yeah.
Christmas.
dude.
my option would have been either let the inductees the year before pick the next ones. That would be my choice. Be like, so whoever is in the 26 class picks the 27 class. 27
Get what
class
you're
picks the 28. Like, I
Yeah,
feel-
but how would you, numbers wise,
what do you mean?
It would be hard.
do
to
they all just pick like one person or?
Well, you can find out the logistics after
Yeah,
that.
I guess.
But-
I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, I don't mind that.
It's
as
more like an
idea, but-
honorary club.
Yeah.
Clubs trying to bring in
Be-
more people to the club.
Yeah, that's
Or
kind
just, or if you're alive and you're in the Hall of Fame, you get to vote.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every
Obviously, if you're dead, it'd be kind of hard. But
Well,
Fair
Biden
enough.
would use them.
um,
Man, the wits.
I feel like that's a great way to end this podcast.
Yeah,
If-
before we end though, we gotta all get like some guests rolling. This either by the end of this week, Thursday, Friday. Let's
No.
get a couple guests on. Everybody's got to branch out and find a guest. So
one guest.
Yeah.
Don't matter who.
this could have been
No,
said. after
like we
the
just
podcast.
need to get some guests rolling again, so we can
Bet.
start talking about. Let's get some football on here.
Hey,
You know,
I'm still
no,
working.
I call dibs. You
I-
all know who I'm talking about. I call dibs.
I am still working the Jordy Nelson angle.
so
but
we
I'm
need to
not
get
gonna- I'm just gonna
Jazz.
say, hey,
Naj
we're-
ain't gonna get Jazz. I'll get Jazz. I'll make the calls. So I
Does he know
figured
Brees Hall?
Naj and
might
his
know
home
Brees Hall.
brethren. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Maybe we can get them together in New York. There you go.
Yeah, sure.
At the same time?
The real question that I'm trying to
Sam
accomplish here is how do I get to the Jets Packers game and go for week 2?
I don't think you're gonna make it.
Neither do I. But next
think you could-
podcast, let's brainstorm.
You could make it,
how
but
we
I don't think
make
you're going
that
to be
I'm
allowed
not
to
going to
leave.
be alive
Okay.
if you go.
So you guys start to make up some
You
really
could take
good
a-
plans, so that way I can find a way to get there. 'Cause I
Okay.
can go to the game. I think I just got to be able to survive coming back home.
Okay.
I don't know if that's
So
I
hey,
refuse to drop you off at the airport.
I
I,
was-
do not want any part of this.
Yes, I got you, dog.
I'm not an
Thank you, Naj.
I
accomplice.
got you, dog.
Thank you.
I am not an accomplice to this
Hey.
this thing.
So
Hey, tell
if
me what you
anybody
need.
out there has some good ideas,
Hey,
please let me know.
I can get you a PJ.
Philly's not that far from
I can get you
New
a PJ.
Jersey. Is
I-
it in? It's in New Jersey, or is it
Yeah.
in Green Bay?
No, it's in New Jersey,
You
or
can
wherever
stay- you
their
can stay in
stadium
Philly.
is. Yeah, I don't know what that drive would be.
Google does.
Can't
But
be
not
that far.
Hey, I
I
got.
mean, I just stay with Key.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But-
You stay with it.
hey, I'm telling you,
Just
bro.
saying,
Figure it
out. Ballpark some ideas.
I-
Again,
hey,
I
I-
don't want anything to do with it.
I know a guy that has a PJ, bro. I'm telling
This
you, bro. I
guy's-
got you, dog.
this guy's ready. All right. Well, yeah, let's close her down. Guests and travel plans. Okay. Got it.
Gotta hold your hand over it for a second and then come back.
Well, he's got
Sorry.
a blanket on. He can't move around.
Sean hasn't moved at all either, so
Oh, well, that's actually kind of cool.
all right.
His
Finger
hands,
am I
too,
holding?
hands are just too dark.
Whoa!
difference.
Whoa! On the pod, it's
You're moving.
it.
You're moving
Not
too fast.
Well, not the
yeah.
inside of his hand.
So I'm using this side so we could see it.
There you go. Now go. All right.
All
Just
right.
lead us through shadow prayer over
Yeah.
there.
Lord, thank you for this day, and thank you for just this summer and getting us through the ups and downs and the busyness of it all. Thank you for getting us through the SBS as well. Thank you for everybody who helped out with that and made this summer possible and the tournament possible and grinded out the long nights there for us, Lord. Thank you for our communities and our host parents who stepped up and were just a huge help all summer. And thank you for what we're building here. Thank you for giving us that gift. And I pray for a successful fall here and spring in your glorious name. I pray, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Well, that's it for episode 60 of season 2. More to come as we